Greetings everyone, this is Ruth Ann. I am filming my part 2 of my Perfume Empties from the year 2020. And so I'm just going to get started. And these are in no particular order. First of all, I have Jovan Musk. This is the 1970s heavy hitter, popular, super popular, everyone wore when I was a kid in the 70s. This is a warm yellow musk. It's very clean, soapy, skin scent, wears very close to the skin, sexy as well. There's just something about Jovan Musk when you get to like it. It's just one of the most beautiful fragrances on earth, in my opinion. The only problem with it is it probably only lasts about 3 to 4 hours. And again, it is a skin scent. So if you're looking for one, I highly recommend giving this a try. Always have backups in my collection. I have at least 2 others, and I go through at least a bottle a year. Absolutely love this fragrance. Alright, second up is Jovan Pink Musk. I'm not even sure where I got this bottle. I think I bought it on Amazon. And this is really just a white musk, a real pink t-shirt, or white t-shirt fragrance, blended with pink florals. Probably rose is the predominant one. A very dry, clean, fresh, feminine fragrance. Lasted about 4 to 5 hours for performance. Very pretty. Probably not special enough for me to repurchase because I already have the original musk. But I highly recommend this if you get it for a good price. Very pretty. Next up, I have Aqualina Pink Sugar Sensual. So if you're familiar, most likely with the original Pink Sugar, this is a 50 ml bottle that I got just to try to see if I liked, because I do love the original. This is just Pink Sugar, the same one we all know and love. It's just blended with musks. To give it more depth, a stronger base, and a bit more of a grounded sexiness, I would say. I really enjoyed this fragrance. Very affordable, good for day or night, spring, summer, anytime, year-round. I already have picked up a full-size bottle because I liked it that much. Again, this is Aqualina Pink Sugar Sensual. Highly recommend that one. Next, I have Revlon Charlie. I probably go through 1 bottle a year of this. This one is almost gone. Yeah, this is a 50 ml bottle. Revlon, real cheapy. Again, this is a very sentimental fragrance for me from the 70s. I was a kid in the 70s and all the moms wore this. The commercials for this were all over TV. This was the scent of the 70s. My 70s memories are of going to my friends' houses and mom smelled like Charlie and cigarettes, because this is back when everyone smoked. So that may not sound appealing to you, but to me it just smells like home and childhood. And this is a real oak moss bomb. A chypre, heavy hitting, lasts a good 8 hours, nice and strong, projects, leaves a beautiful scent trail. It's a very earthy fragrance. I would say it always reminds me when I spray it of being outdoors and going on a walk in the woods. It's that kind of a fragrance. If you like chypres, you like oak moss, with a bit of a vintage flair, I would definitely give this a try because it's not very expensive. And so if you like chypres, that one is worth a try. Next up, I'm just going to grab Beyonce Heat. This is Wild Orchid, 30 ml bottle. I had this featured on my recent vacation perfumes video. I took this on vacation with me and used the entire bottle beginning to end, and I loved it. It's a white floral blended with a beautiful sweet orchid note with a deep, sexy musk base. The only problem with this is that performance was only about 2 hours, and that disappointed me. Really pretty though. If it lasted at least 4 hours, I would buy another bottle. But because it's only 2 hours max, Especially in the Heat, it may have even been less. I don't plan to repurchase, but very pretty. Very, very pretty scent. This is an empty bottle of Avon's Sweet Honesty. This is also another throwback, 1970s. I bought this strictly because I wanted to re-experience it from my childhood. Every girl I knew, literally every single one in the 70s, wore this perfume. I don't know if little girls are into perfumes now, but I know we were back then. Like, we all were into perfume when I was a kid. And Sweet Honesty is just a straight-up baby powder fragrance. It's linear, it's light, wears close to the skin. Performance is no more than 4 hours. It's very safe for perfume-free environments. If you just want to put on to feel fresh and you like baby powder, this is the one for you. Again, Avon Sweet Honesty. Next, I have another Jovan. This is White Musk. This is another one I always have in my collection. White Musk is another classic, what everyone likes to call white t-shirt fragrance. This is a very summery, light, happy, clappy fragrance. It's a clean white musk that is blended with tropical florals, hibiscus and honeysuckle. So when you first spray it, there's this happy, beautiful burst of white florals, and then it dries down to this warm, clean, delicious, sexy musk. It's just really beautiful. I don't know why it's not more talked about, why it's not more popular. I always have this in my collection. It is a dumb reach in the summer. It's one of my absolute favorites, and I highly recommend it. Next up, I'm just going to grab, this is Marshall Field's. This is one of their signature scents. When they went out of business, they had several of these signature scents that are for sale basically everywhere. I bought this on Fragrance Net for probably $13, $14. This is the citrus. I don't know if you can see right there. It says citrus maybe. I bought this as a summer scent. I really struggled with finding summer scents that last. This one, it performed quite well. I expected it would be lemon dominant, but it's really not. It's more mandarin orange. Very pretty. Smells very poshy, like a spa. Very well blended. Smells expensive. I really enjoyed it. And I don't think I'll repurchase it only because I have so many other summer scents now. But if you're looking for an inexpensive dumb reach, this is a really good one I recommend. All right, next, I'm just going to, this is one of those dupe houses InStyle. I bought this at Walgreens. They're kind of everywhere. I buy a lot of these dupes just to find out if I like the original, because Victoria's Secret's Bombshell has become so expensive. And I've heard so many bad things about Bombshell not performing well. And I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a scent that doesn't last. So I bought this to see if I liked the scent, and I do. It's beautiful. It's just a really rich, saturated, fruity floral. However, this InStyle dupe is a body spray, basically, even though it's a spray cologne. Under $20. I wouldn't say it lasted more than an hour at the most. And so I used it as a room spray. Very pretty, if you don't mind it, you know, something that doesn't last. Next, this one is Elements Edition 2 Rose Quartz. And this is by True Fragrances. True is T-R-U. I bought this at TJ Maxx. I believe the True Fragrances is owned by TJ Maxx or is somehow associated with them. Anyway, this is beautiful. A kind of a jammy, very saturated rose scent. That's not sweet, but it's very fresh. I would say this really kind of channels the same vibe that you get from Burberry. That kind of preppy, fresh, musky, floral. Beautiful fragrance. I bought 2 backup bottles when I brought this home, I fell in love with it so much. It's one of my summer staples. However, this could be used year-round. Projection is moderate. Performance is 6+ hours. Just absolutely stunningly beautiful. And it's a beautiful bottle for such a cheap price. If you can find it. And I've seen it for sale on eBay. That would be the place that I recommend looking for that. Again, this is True Fragrances Rose Quartz. Next up, I'm going to grab, this fragrance is called Summertime, and I'm just going to kind of show you the bottle. This is by Milton Lloyd, and I wrote here on the back, Flower Bomb, so it's a dupe for Flower Bomb. Milton Lloyd is from United Toiletries and Cosmetics, if you can see that here, and it's from London, England. I bought this on Amazon. Milton Lloyd is a dupe house that I really like because the fragrances are actually really well done, and they're really good dupes. And I use these dupes as a trial run to see if I want to invest in the real thing. Summertime, of course, if you're familiar with Flower Bomb, is a very patchouli-heavy floral, sweet, kind of fruity floral, but it's not really fruity. Okay, floral, patchouli bomb. This is a little too heavy on the patchouli, in my opinion, and so I decided that Flower Bomb was not for me. But if you're interested or you want a cheap version of it, I highly recommend this. Summertime by Milton Lloyd. Next, I have one last Javon. If you've gotten the idea that I like Javon, I do, obviously. This is Jovan Fever. This is really a lot like the yellow musk that I started out with, the original Jovan Musk, but it's blended with some ambery, kind of spicy scents. Oh, and then, of course, my phone rings. Hopefully my husband will answer it. Okay, there we go. Very pretty, warm, musky scent. The performance was actually quite good at 6+ hours, wears very close to the skin, just like all Javon fragrances do. Good for day or night, year-round, probably best in the fall. I didn't think it was different enough from the original Javon to invest in again. But if you're looking for something different, as a dumb reach, kind of everyday wear, I highly recommend giving this a try. Not expensive, but very pretty. If you like musk, I have two more. This is Roberto Cavalli. I believe this one's called Aqua. I bought this hoping for a summer aquatic fresh scent, and I was sorely disappointed. I think I spent probably $35, $40 on this fragrance, which is a lot for me. I'm more of a budget. I do have a lot of designer expensive fragrances, but this one, I really was a blind buy fail, big regret. I would spray this on. It smelled beautiful, stunning, deep, sexy, kind of aquatic, real beachy, absolutely stunningly beautiful. However, I swear it didn't last more than 20 minutes. 20 minutes max. And that's with overspraying, and that's with putting on lotion, everything. Even in the air conditioning, this did not perform. And I was so angry at my at this purchase that I'm like angry at the house, and I will not ever buy another Roberto Cavalli. If they're going to put out a perfume that performs this badly, I am not interested in this house. And you can see the bottle is not blue colored, it's dipped in color. And despite the fact that I take really good care of my perfumes, it's just peeling. You know, just absolute disgrace. So anyway, I do not recommend this unless you really want to waste your money. So that's Roberto Cavalli Aqua. All right, I have one more. This is Jessica Simpson's Vintage Bloom. This was YouTube made me buy it. I had seen many reviews of this. This is a lemon cake in a bottle. It's not fresh lemon, it's sweet lemon, like a bakery lemon.